Hello, welcome back to another tutorial on the service available through CAT libraries. All of our services are available through the CAT homepage, which I will show you here, by going to the school section and scrolling down to the library. And then you will see a list of some of the available services. Today we're going to be doing a brief introduction to EBSCO. So we're going to click on EBSCO down on the left hand side near the bottom, which opens up this page. You can click on the logo, which takes you directly to the home page of EBSCO. After logging in to EBSCO, you will be taken to a list of links and databases available. The one we're going to be looking at today is the Student Research Centre, which is generally for high school and middle school students. That said, there is a section in EBSCO Host Teacher Profile, which is for students undertaking AP studies in high school. We will click on Student Research Centre, which takes you to the main search page. Here, the first thing I would recommend you do so that you can save all of your documents, the last thing you want is to lose all your documents when you've been searching for them for so long, is to go to sign in. Now, sign in here. If you do not have an account, you can click on create a new account here. And I would recommend for your accounts to use your Moodle information so you remember your username and password. Now here we're going to log in today. We're going to log into Leslie's account just so you can see what it looks like to be logged in. Here you have not Leslie at the top and sign out. You also have a folder here. Now already you can see there are some documents in the folder. If there aren't, you won't see that paper popping out the folder, so it's good to know. Always keep an eye on that when you are saving information to your folders. Now, another good thing here you can see this is the basic search page. I think it is always better for you to go to the advanced search page so you can use Boolean searches. We have the keywords here on the left, and, or, and not. Now, a very quick way to explain how to use those words will be to use the example of cat, cats, and dogs. Now, if you do have cats and dogs, basically these will be documents. All of your responses will include cats and dogs. If you want to widen your search, you can use or. Now, that will mean you will have documents which contain information about cats and dogs, but there'll also be information that can documents containing information with just dogs, or others with just dogs, or more again with cats and dogs together. That's a way of widening your search. Now, a good one for using not would be something like if you were doing a search for cowboys, for instance. Now, cowboys, for instance, if you were to put cowboys into any internet search, the first thing you will get is American football. Now, the reason being obviously Dallas Cowboys, and sports being one of the major search queries on the internet today. So if you want something on cowboys, as in cow hands, a good way of doing that would be using not Dallas. And that would give you search results that do not have anything to do, hopefully not anything to do, with American football. Now, just to give you an idea, or show you how you can save documents, we're going to look again at cats and dogs. Down at the bottom, you have other ways of refining your search, which is through document types. You have magazines, newspapers, books and encyclopedias, biographies, country reports, even photos, maps and flags. You can also search by topic. So if you're looking at history, you can look at cats and dogs in history and exploring museums. If you're looking at cowboys, that could be very helpful, and so forth. Current issues. So it's a great way of refining your search even further. We are going to click on search here. And we're going to limit our search maybe to newspapers. Now, just to give you a brief idea of how to save documents once you find them, the first thing you will need to do is to add this document. Now, if you're signed in, that document will be added to your folder at the top of the page. If you're not, it will still be added to a folder, but it will be a temporary folder which will clear when you log out of the CAT EBSCO account. So it's always good to be signed in first. And if we click on folder, you will see some of the folders that we've saved on our previous searches and on this one. Now, if you're signed in, these will be saved to your folder, but you do have these further three options. You can either print, which we are all against nowadays because we know it kills so many trees. You can email, or you can save. Now, the documents are already saved to your folder. If you save them, you are basically saving them to the hard drive of the computer you're on. So don't do that because you may be using a public computer somewhere in the school. The best thing would be to email it. So if we choose this one at the top, Black Cowboy brings rodeo to the inner city, we'll email that one out. And you can see this is the email page. Now, one of the great things about EBSCO, which is very important for research papers, is it gives you the option to also email citation information. Now, let's just say your teacher has asked you to use the MLA format. You can send MLA. You can put your email information in there. I would always recommend sending it as rich text, so you get all of the colors and links and so forth and pictures. You can also, you should also be very careful, as the automatically this box here is ticked to remove these items from your EBSCO folder after you email. Now, you may want to leave those in there just for security of knowing you can find them there later on, and then send the information to yourself that way. So that's just a very brief introduction to EBSCO, how you can refine your searches and how you can save information as well as email it and cite the information you are finding, which is also an extra added bonus to using EBSCO and to using these databases available through the school library. If you have any further questions, feel free to come and speak to us in the library. We'll be glad to help you anytime. Thank you very much.